left Halmstad and we are back on the road again. We're going to see a sheep farm called, let me try and pronounce this correctly, De Nederlands Delicatessen. And where is this?
In Vaxtorp.
Vaxtorp. So that's where we're headed now. Welcome to episode 2 of our southern Sweden road trip. Today we make our way from Halmstad to Skäralid, with the mix of planned stops and a few spontaneous ones too. But by now, stopping at Espresso House is basically part of the itinerary. Burger, it's called. Lovely countryside, beautiful farming area. We really like this. Hey? De Nederlands Delicatessen is a charming small-scale farm in Jonstorp with its own little shop. We weren't brave enough to try the herring just yet. That's the traditional pickled fish Swedes love. But the owner highly recommended it, especially this time of year just before midsummer. We had the loveliest chat with her. She was friendly and welcoming. We picked up a piece of smoked lamb, intending to have the snack on the road, but we forgot we didn't have a knife. Next, we stopped in Jonstorp, where we couldn't resist exploring a lovely medieval church. We always love discovering the stories behind these places. In the nave hangs a model ship of the brig Hiram, which we learnt was donated by the ship owner Martin Mills Thor after one of his vessels was rescued in a heavy storm. These church ships are often in thanks for safe passage or as a prayer for protection at sea. The main hall or nave actually comes from the Latin word navis, meaning ship. You'll also spot a lot of maritime imagery on gravestones here, and that tradition stems from the same nautical heritage. Sailors, shipbuilders, or their loved ones would embed ship motifs or anchors in memorials, and it's a lovely reminder of the close relationship between coastal culture and faith. It's a little detour we took because we could see the sea, so we decided to take a little road and park the car and come and have a look. Look what we found. How beautiful, hey? Back on the road.
Yeah.
Our visit to Arilds Vineyard was very much planned. We knew we wanted to check out a Swedish vineyard, and this one's the biggest, with over 23 hectares of vines. One can't just stroll in and buy a bottle, as Sweden now requires a 30-minute educating tasting before any purchase. We came to learn and drink, so this was a perfect match. We're used to visiting vineyards in Cape Town, so seeing grapes growing this far north felt a bit surreal. They mostly grow Solaris, a fungus-resistant grape that's ideal for Sweden's cooler, wetter climate. The vineyard also offers glamping, guest rooms and a restaurant serving local food. We only had a look at the glamping though and decided it wasn't for us, mainly because Richard's snoring and thin tent walls don't mix. We took another little detour. We saw a road on the GPS that comes right down to the sea, so we thought we'd take a little detour, and it's really pretty. It's very quiet. After our short stop at the fishing village, we make another Espresso House stop in the small town of Klippen. The road trip is powered by scenery and dirty chais. I'm going to explain where we are. We'll do that on a voiceover.
We're in a forest
we
in
know
Sweden,
it's hard to...
where they ride horses, and we're walking on the yellow path, which is theoretically the easiest path.
It's
now
muddy.
6:45 in the evening, and the sun's still high, and we're just hoping that moving as far south as we have doesn't mean the sun sets a whole lot earlier, otherwise we'll be stuck in this forest at night.
The area we're in is Skäralid. I don't know if we're pronouncing it correctly. Let me turn this around. We are in the national park. How do you say it? Okay, we're gonna have to put it on the screen. And we'll put the link down below.
Söderåsen National Park.
We arrived pretty late, so we decided to do the short one. And it's chilly, but I think it's good walking temperature, hey?
Yeah.
So this is June. Yeah, and we'll send you some more video shortly. Let me show you a bit more in front. Really, really beautiful. Look up in the trees. And it looks like you can get horse rides out here. That must be beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
I think just tell us
You're very willing.
what animals, reptiles and creepy crawlies are here.
That we find in this forest. This forest of 1,625 hectares.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's quite nice that this is just set aside to nature and trails. So in the forest, you can apparently see, according to this guide, wild boar, deer, moose, and roe deer. So you need to be quiet, it says. Walk quietly.
Well, then you better walk quietly.
The other things you can find here are
snakes.
a harmless snake, unless you are a frog. So if you're a Frenchman, you've got a problem here. And the one thing that I'm a bit nervous about is tarantulas. So there's also tarantulas here. That's about all I can tell you about it now, but it's very nice to have.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that.
Trails in nature.
Yeah, very special that they look after their country, eh? We are on the yellow trail, which is 4 kilometers, is it?
Supposed to be.
Oh.
Oh no, it just means Copper Heights apparently. As the camera on me now. So legend would have it the reason it's called Kopperhatten or Copper Hat is that when the Danish invaded, there was one particular soldier having his way with a Swedish lass, and she threw him over the cliff, but in the tussle that ensued, his copper hat fell off his head and was left on the top of the hill. That's why it's called Kopperhatten.
Ah. We realize now that it's getting quite dark. The time is 7:45 and I think we're just over halfway, so we are going to try and be a bit faster. We don't want to be walking here in this mud at night. So
It's all out of crowd, there are some wood, orchards and fungi.
I'll wrap up the episode here. We finished our walk and made our way to Söderåsen's cafe and accommodation. We thought we'd find some restaurants open for dinner, but everything was closed. Thankfully, we managed to get to the grocery store just 10 minutes before closing. Swedes really don't mess around when it comes to closing hours. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and keep an eye out for episode 3.